thing. You're seeing this video because Mel made me promise that I would do another video blog. She didn't actually have to twist my arm, but I'm going to give this a try on the computer. If I don't like it, then you'll never see it. Even if I do like it, you're not going to see too many of these because they're kind of a pain to do. But Mel, here you go. Here's your blog. Little bit of a beacon update. She's feeling a lot better. I don't think she was feeling too bad even before we went to the doctor, but it seems like she's gotten a lot more energy in the past 2 or 3 days, even though she doesn't like the antibiotics. So I think we've gotten past the beacon bladder pee problem. And 10 days of antibiotics, go back, have a test done, see how that works out. So far so good. I think it's going to be okay. Let me talk to you about New Jersey's governor, John Corzine, I believe. His idea, and first let me just go back and say, it's not like New Jersey doesn't have enough taxes already. They certainly do. That's all I've been doing since I got here, is paying taxes. Incredible amount of taxes compared to especially Texas. But governor's idea is to eliminate the deductibility of home interest and home property taxes. Really not going to entice too many people to buy anymore here because it's already expensive anyway, and you're already taxed to the hilt. The local property taxes are just incredible. So take the deduction away from them and see what happens. I guess that's the plan. Surely it won't pass, but there's a huge grassroots movement here to protest it, and I'm one of those people. I wrote letters today to the legislature in Trenton, New Jersey. We'll see how that goes. They don't answer the phone down there, so I have no hope that they'll hold out and actually open email or snail mail, but I did both. So we'll see what happens. But the one thing I'm pretty sure of is that he's pretty much guaranteed his non-re-election next time around, because people are just getting tired of the tax situation around here, and you can count me amongst one of those. So what's new on the granny front? I got a call today at work from the Land of the Lakes Hospice, and these folks are really good people. It's a calling. It's really a calling to be to work in a nursing home, to work in hospice care. And the fact that I haven't been there bothers me a little bit. You know, it's not like I can go 1,300 miles every day and go check on her, but I really do know that she's getting the best care that she could possibly get. And they're really great people. They check in with me, several times a week to let me know what's going on. The most recent thing is that she's been so agitated that she hasn't been sleeping. So according to the message I got, they're giving her Ativan and Haldol, which are mood-altering drugs, psycho drugs, really. And I had been told last week that they had stopped prescribing those because it seemed to make her more agitated. So now the message was that she's back on that, and she actually went to sleep last night at 9 o'clock, and I think the message came in at 10 o'clock this morning. She wasn't awake yet, other than to do a blood test early this morning. So maybe she's getting some rest that she hasn't had. I know she had only been getting like an hour or 2 hours of sleep a night, and was just up all night. It's not like she could walk the halls because she can't really walk. So it's all still very much a challenge. She doesn't know who she is. She doesn't know who anybody is around her. So I don't know where it's going. I know where it's going. I don't know how long it's going to take. Because she's tough. She's a tough bird, and women in my family go out kicking and screaming. So we'll just see what happens. But the only thing that I can hope for is that she's comfortable, and I know I'm doing everything I can to make this time as comfortable for her as possible. So, but going through some of the stuff that I brought back or had shipped back from Minnesota when I was there last month, a lot of the household things and some of her collectibles, have already been gone through, but a lot of papers. I shipped back 2 boxes of photographs and papers, and started going through some of that last night. And I posted one on the blog, or on Facebook, I think. That was a receipt from the LA County tax assessor's office for $2. I think it was issued on November the 15th of 1941. $2 for her marriage license so that she could marry my granddad. Amazing things that I found going through this box. Some poetry that she had written, and even most recently up through 9/11, but going way back to when she was a child. She kept all of that stuff, and someday I'm going to share it. Maybe I'll do a video blog and read some of it for you. But it's really some good stuff. It could be published. Marriage licenses, military records from my granddad, all sorts of journal entries and things like that she's written over the years. So, and a lot of things that I didn't know about. Not necessarily about her, but the way she grew up, and some of the things about her siblings and things that I found very interesting. So, still got a lot more to go through, but that was just a little bit of last night. I was looking through trying to see if there were any extra insurance policies or anything else that I didn't know about, and there weren't any of those, but all sorts of other treasures. I'm still dealing with the Social Security Administration, trying to get her check direct deposited into her bank account. She's never believed in direct deposit. She always had the check delivered to her house, and she'd go to the bank, get a little cash, put the rest in the bank. One of those type things that armed robbers love, you know, when the old people go to the mailbox. She's always had her check go straight to her. So getting it direct deposited into her account has been like an act of Congress. And I still don't have it done yet, but I think we're now on the 3rd PIN code that you have to get that done. So hopefully her next check I can have that direct deposited into her account, and it will make things for me a lot easier being out of state. Let's see what else is going on. Wednesday night this week I'm having dinner with Annie Costa. Annie was my realtor, the lady who sold me the house here in New Jersey. Of course works for Coldwell Banker, and I was referred to her through the relocation company that handled my group move here, and she was just awesome. She found the house in about 3 days, and really worked me through the process, because even though I have a Texas broker license, I was never familiar with the real estate laws in New Jersey, and they are quite different, let me tell you. And there's also attorneys involved, and beyond the title companies, you have to hire your own attorney to go to the closing table here. So real interesting process I went through, but I haven't had dinner with Annie or spent much time with her since I bought the house. We saw each other online, and instant messaged with each other a couple days ago, and set up a dinner on Wednesday night just to see how each other's doing. So looking forward to seeing you, Annie, and maybe happy hour or something like that. We'll catch up Wednesday night. What else? Thursday night will be the meet and greet with the Charger group, and on Saturday and Sunday this week there's what they call a modification weekend. A bunch of us, 20 or 30 of us who own Dodge Chargers and Challengers, are getting together at one of the members' homes in Bellevue, I believe, New Jersey. He has a big house, big garage, big driveway, where everybody can work on their cars, do modifications and things like that. And I did buy a cold air intake and a Diablo Predator reprogramming tuner to install on the car this weekend. Now, I know what the cold air intake does, that's obvious. What the Diablo tuner does, I don't know as much, other than it helps increase performance of the car, and just helps it run better. It's already a pretty mean car, so anything that it does will be gravy, I guess. But so we'll meet up at the other member's house this weekend, and I guess it's an all-day Saturday and Sunday affair. They have breakfast and lunch and dinner and all those type of things. So that's what I'll be doing this weekend. And then 2 weekends from now there's a car show. So I got to get it all polished, cleaned up, waxed and all that stuff before the I think the 5th, Sunday the 5th of April. I guess that's about it. I don't have a whole lot else to share with you tonight. I really just wanted to check the video camera out on the computer. It's the first time I've used it, and see how this works. So if it's even halfway decent, then maybe you'll see it. If it's not, then guess this was just for my own entertainment. Anyway, happy Monday, and I hope you guys have a great week out there.